got a sneaking feeling someone may have beaten me to it today. Try a bit of cheese paste in a minute, that may prove more attractive. No, nothing. Oh. Yeah, we got something, I think. Oh no, we haven't. Ah, oh, that was definitely a bite. Well, hi again. 16th of June, first day of the river season, and as I intimated on my last video, I'm out. Now, I'm on a local stream, but I've never seen this stream like this. The meadow, you walk through a couple of meadows to get here, and normally the meadow is mown, but honestly it's waist high today. I didn't wear waterproof trousers and I didn't wear welly boots, and the bottom of my trousers up to the knees are absolutely saturated, actually, you know, wading through almost waist high, or at least knee plus high grass. And the other problem is getting to the river. I mean, to say, it's so overgrown. There are spots I've passed that I would normally fish that I couldn't even see how to get to them. And I'm at a sort of favourite spot at the moment, and that don't look too clever either. So it'd be interesting to see how we get on, but we've got to give it a try. And as I say, first day of the season, and let's hope we manage to extract something. Anyway, I'll get on with things, and you'll see how things go once I get started. Well, as I said in the intro, very challenging. I would normally sort of fish over near the tree, but it don't look too easy to get there. The other worrying thing is that this has already been beaten down, so either someone's been here very early this morning or someone's been fishing out of season. I got here, what is it, about 7:30, so it's possible someone else has been here, although it's not a heavily fished stream. But it is very challenging. I usually drop it under that tree, but I'm a long way upstream of it here, and I'm not sure I'll be able to do it from here. Let's see if I can get closer. I'm not sure I can. It all looks a bit precarious, and an awful lot of nettles. Sort of feeling my way with my feet to make sure there's something to stand on. Yeah, even if I was to get closer, I'm not going to be able to get the fish in. Yeah, let's go back up here. It's a bit precarious near the edge. Yeah, so I've never fished it like this. It's a challenging stream at the best of times, but this is quite remarkable. Right near the edge. Let's see what we can do. That's probably as good as I can do, to be honest. Oh, something took it and I missed it. Alright, let's go and get another bit of bread. Something down there, which is promising. I don't think I'm far enough down. Got to get further down. The bread's heavier now, maybe I had to cast it a bit better. If it stays on the hook. Yeah, that's where I want to be. I think I'm caught in some weeds or something. Yeah, caught in some weeds, I think. Oh dear. Yeah, that first tap on the first cast may be all I'm going to get. I'm a bit suspicious about this grass being beaten down here, whether someone's beaten me to it this morning at first light perhaps. Usually if they're going to take here, they take pretty quickly. I need to get further down, but I'm going to get in that tree if I'm not careful. And that was quite a good cast. Morning. No, nothing. Oh. Yeah, we got something, I think. Oh no, we haven't. Ah, oh, that was definitely a bite. And now I've got my line snagged right down in all those weeds. Right, okay. Right, a lump of cheese paste. Cheese paste is not that good actually, it's been in the freezer a long time. That was definitely a bite that time though. Something down there, but it's not the sort of bite I usually get from chub. I usually whack the rod around. Oh, that was a really good cast. If that doesn't produce, nothing will. I've definitely had a couple of pulls, but they weren't really that positive. Missed both of them. Got 1 ounce quiver on here, so it's a very light quiver. Perhaps go and try another spot. cheese paste hasn't produced anything. It may have come off, of course, it's a bit crumbly. It's been in the freezer a long time, and I got it out last night. I never thought of checking it before it came out. It's not on the hook. I'll try one more bit of flake and then perhaps try somewhere else. Right, I think this is the last cast here. If nothing happens, I'll try another spot. That's gone a long way down, which is good. It's gone in. Trouble is the line keeps getting caught on the reeds. Yeah, it's getting caught on the reeds, that's the trouble. It's impossible fishing it from here, really. I need to be further down. No, I think a couple of taps I've had have probably spooked them. Oh well. There are definite signs that these swims have been fished. I've passed a couple of other spots where it's obvious someone has fished. So someone either got here very, very early this morning, or someone's been fishing out of season. But there we go. There's a lot of nettles here. I managed to get right up into near the bank last time I was here last year, but today it's a bit... straight in the bloody... Oh, I lose all my gear, haven't I? Oh, Jesus. Well, I lost everything up the tree. It's not a very good start today. Oh dear. So I've retackled and we'll have another go here. I'll cast out a bit further. I was obviously too near the edge there, and I caught all the nettles on the edge. Alright, let's try that. Just caught in the reeds. I want to be down near the edge here, but I don't really want to get caught in all the nettles. Now I get a sneaking feeling someone's already fished all these spots today. Normally if the chub are there, and they should be pretty hungry now after 3 months off. But nothing. No, normally it's an immediate take. Oh well, I think I've been beaten today. see, this is another chubby spot, and you've got clear signs of someone having been in here. So these spots have all been fished, so there's a good chance I'm flogging a dead horse today. And I don't think I could get a fish in from here anyway. Really quite difficult. But they've all been fished. Yeah, this is going to be exceedingly challenging. No. This nettle here, which is stinging me so badly. Take the bail arm off, it helps. I'm going to lose another lot of tackle here, aren't I? Well, one more spot. Not looking too promising, to be honest. Level's obviously down quite a bit. I think I'm caught in the weeds. I'll get under that raft. I'm not sure today's going to be very successful the way things are going. Just let it drop under that raft. No, there was a chub there, it would have taken it, I think. Well, I think this is going to be my last, it's only 9:15, so I've only been here just over 2 hours, or perhaps just under 2 hours, and this is my last chance saloon, I think. A couple of taps in the first swim, which I either missed or couldn't yet connect to. Every spot I've fished, the undergrowth has been not so much beaten down, but certainly trodden down to an extent. And I really do think somebody else has already tried these spots. Perhaps first thing this morning, or perhaps before the 16th, I don't know. But I think I'm going to blank today. There's a hell of a lot of streamer in the stream at the moment, much more than I've seen before. And the vegetation growth on the bank is much more dense than I've ever experienced before. So it's not really looking that good. I did alright last year. I came here on the 16th, caught my personal best chub from the first spot I tried today, and then caught one other chub, and I pulled out of another one. Wouldn't expect a lot more than that from this stream, but today I don't think anything's gonna come. But I think if there was a chub there and it was feeling peckish, it would have made its presence known quite quickly. When I first fished this spot, a couple of years ago, or perhaps longer, first cast, I was sort of putting the rod down, just setting it up ready to see if I'd get a bite, and before I could even set it down, the rod top went round and I missed it. The chub literally took as the bait hit the water, and that's certainly not happening today. No, I think I've got to accept that I'm not going to crack it today. Too many things against me, I think. Weather, low water, weed growth, bankside, and a sneaking feeling someone's been here before me, or certainly in some of the spots. And I've never successfully gone back to a spot on this stream, even when I've left it a couple of hours after I've caught a fish. I've never successfully gone back and caught another one. So if someone did beat me to it early this morning, then that was really it. Nah. If there was some chub down there, they would have done something by now. I could go somewhere else, but it's going to get very, very hot today, and I don't really fancy sitting down in the blazing sun. I was only going to stay till about 11, having hopefully pulled out a couple of chub, but it wasn't to be. Oh well. I should have scouted the place out. I was thinking of taking a drive down here earlier in the week just to see what it looked like. If I had done, I probably would have perhaps decided not to come. Because I must admit the conditions are the most difficult I've ever encountered on this stream. Nah, as I say, it's right in that channel there, and nothing at all. Well, today didn't quite work out how I'd hoped. Yeah, I've been here a couple of hours, but from what you've seen, you will realise that things were very, very difficult. And I'm absolutely convinced someone had fished before me this morning, even though I got here for me reasonably early. Either that or the conditions were just not really good for the chub. I don't know. The water level was low, very, very bright day, obviously, but actually getting to the swims was extremely challenging, much more so than ever before when I fished here. So I'm afraid it's a blank. I haven't had a blank for quite a while, but that was a blank. And I was thinking of perhaps going somewhere else, driving on to somewhere else, but I'd have to go and get some bait from the tackle shop because I've only really got bread and paste with me at the moment. And then I thought, well, it's going to get very hot today. I'm already quite hot, and I decided, no, really wasn't worth it. So that's it for today. Sorry, no fish, but you saw me sort of fishing some really tricky spots, which might have been interesting for you. So you may want to like it, even though there were no fish. But if you don't, I can understand why. But thank you for all those that have been liking my videos recently and for subscribing. I've got even a few more subscribers since last time. They're creeping up very slowly. So thanks a lot, and that's it for today or for the last few hours. And as always, it's bye for now and cheers.